Self-kindness is a key component to self-compassion. Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, so self-kindness involves using kind, caring, gentle language with oneself, kind of actively soothing and comforting oneself when things go wrong. And it especially means that you aren't harshly critical or judgmental of yourself. It's amazing, actually. Most people are much more critical and judgmental of themselves than they are to other people, especially to other people they care about. And for most people, self-criticism is such a habit, they don't even notice the types of things they say to themselves in their own head. Like, you're so lazy, you're so fat, you're so stupid. And you would never say that to a friend you cared about it, but we say that to ourselves all the time. So self-kindness means that you use much kinder language towards yourself. You actively stop to soothe and comfort yourself when you're in pain. And it means that you're always reminding yourself that it's okay to mess up. It's okay to be imperfect. It's only human. It's just really kind of accepting yourself in your life as it is.
But doesn't that mean you're going to be lazy and not improve?
Not at all, just the opposite. Most people think they need to criticize themselves in order to motivate themselves, but it has the exact opposite effect, because when you criticize yourself, you undermine your self-confidence, you make yourself feel anxious. I mean, just think about what type of mood the words "you're so lazy you'll never amount to anything" put you in. It's not exactly a get up and go mindset. So self-kindness, on the other hand, when you're supportive, caring, encouraging towards yourself, you believe in yourself more, you believe in your ability to make needed changes. And also the important thing is, when you're very self-critical, you often don't really admit the truth about yourself because it's too painful. It's hard to actually admit areas where you need to grow and change. But if you're kind to yourself, and you know that if you acknowledge personal shortcomings, that it's okay, then you're much more likely to see yourself clearly. So the important thing about self-kindness is that when you're kind to yourself and you care about yourself, you want to grow, you want to improve, you want to reach your full potential. You do it not because you're inadequate as you are, but because you really care about yourself and you want yourself to be happy.
Is self-kindness only relevant when confronted with your personal failings?
No, it's equally relevant actually when things go wrong that have nothing to do with you, that aren't your fault. Oftentimes when there are problems, let's say there's, I don't know, your house gets flooded or something terrible like that, oftentimes people go straight into problem-solving mode. But self-kindness means you stop to say, wow, this is really difficult, this is really stressful. I need to actually comfort myself and give myself what I need in order to handle this situation in the best way I can. Oftentimes we're so busy giving out to other people, especially when they need us, that we don't stop to give ourselves the care that we need. So with self-kindness, it means you stop to notice when things are difficult, and you say things like, this is really hard right now, I'm sorry it's so difficult, it will be okay, just like you would for a good friend.
So how can people start being kinder to themselves?
One of the most important things is just noticing the language you use with yourself. If you do tend to use harsh or critical or judgmental language, actively try to stop that and replace what you say with words that are kinder, more understanding, more encouraging, more supportive. Often I even hate to admit it, but I often use terms of endearment with myself, silently. Oh gosh, Charlene, this is really hard. I'm so sorry this is happening. It will be okay. Just kind of evoking those feelings of care and comfort. Maybe if you're lucky enough to have a good loving mother or a good loving friend, what a good friend would say. And then these physical gestures, again, when no one's looking, research shows that physical gestures of affection, like a stroke or a touch or a hug, release oxytocin in the body, which is actually the feel-good hormone. So for instance, when a mother rocks and cradles her baby, a lot of oxytocin is released, and that's what allows the baby to calm down. So physical gestures of affection, in terms of endearment and really soft, kind, supportive language, can have a remarkable effect on our own mood and make us feel supported and cared for.